Alright, time for a Viego game. I will be playing this one into a Hecarim here, which should be okay for me matchup-wise. It should not be too bad. Starting out here, I just quickly want to mention the rune situation first. You pick basically this rune page, but then either between Conquer or Press the Attack, and this is going to be dependent on the enemy team. The enemy team is very durable. You want to take Conquer. If the enemy team is very squishy, Press the Attack will do better. The same thing kind of goes for Viego's first item, because you're picking between Blade of the Rune King and Kraken Slayer, and if the enemy team is going to be a lot more durable, you want to go for Blade of the Rune King. If the enemy team is not, then you go for Kraken Slayer. Now this team comp here, high HP stacking champion. This guy, potentially high HP. This guy is pretty tanky. This is definitely looking like a fairly favorable Blade of the Rune King game. Can still go Kraken Slayer into this, to be fair, especially if this Hecarim with his face rush build's extremely squishy, then Kraken Slayer probably wins out slightly. But I'll be going for Blade of the Rune King on this one specifically. But the options are there. Like, you pick either between Kraken or Blade, depending on how tanky the enemy team is. And the same goes for your main rune. Conqueror would regardless be fine in this situation, but you can kind of see it as like, you can go Press the Attack when you go Kraken Slayer, and you can go Blade of the Rune King when you go Conqueror. That would not be a bad way to do it. In Champs Select, you should fairly easily be able to tell how things will pan out. So, you know, you could use that to your advantage. Alright. I'm just gonna go for the full clear. We're also clearing down. We have a Draven on the enemy bot lane. Any Draven I always clear towards, because those players tend to play extremely aggressive and should allow me to make a nice play generally towards them, because they're just way too aggressive. That guy is maybe killable. Potentially. Like, in this situation, I could technically consider invading topside, but then I'm gonna kind of force more of, like, play towards the other side of the map, and I still kind of want to play for this guy. Also, something to note is that my LeBlanc is heavily losing trades in mid lane, which is also something I'm taking into account to potentially invading this or not, and top lane is losing a large amount of his HP as well. So for these reasons, I do not want to go invade the Hecarim right now. So that's why I'm not doing this. So I want to play bot side. The wave should bounce back relatively shortly, even though it is a Tristana. And I just have no lane priority. I'm going to have to danger ping there now. Always try to communicate to your laners that they have to, like, ward or something. Because the Hecarim will be top lane soon, and he needs to respect this. Enemy bot lane is still getting shoved in, unfortunately. It should push back, but with a Tristana, like, permanently lost hitting the wave, it might not happen. Elo of this game, by the way, is like Diamond 4, Diamond 3 MMR. Like Elo that way, so you guys know where we're at. Actually gonna smite here, just a little bit more speed. Instantly as I see the Hecarim I ping, so he has the fastest reaction speed to that. And we're just gonna sweep. The wave should push slightly. My auto attack cancelled? Dude, what happened to me there then? I'm so confused. He's not gonna dive this. Dude, I felt like I don't know. I felt like this in the Vi game as well. I'm just getting scammed. I could genuinely feel like it's just like some weird lag that just doesn't allow me to click anything or something. They both flashed though, which is pretty good. I could do this, perhaps. We'll see. He doesn't have flash now, so he is just going to die here. I trolled though. I need to pick this up and not die. We shove this into the turret as fast as we can. And then we reset. I push this as quickly as possible so it actually hits the turret. That's also why I smite the cannon there. So as I said, I'll be going for Blade here. I'm just going to leave with the rest of this gold. It's fine. Can't really buy anything with the gold I have right now. I don't have the boots option either, so I'm just going to hold on to the rest of it. That is extremely unfortunate. Is she still at flash as well? Alright, now we're just going to have to catch our camp respawns. That was a pretty nice play. Draven went aggressive. Karma got the snare. Kind of trolled a little bit, but still works as a kill. We're still playing for bot. Use my E for a bit of clear speed here as well. We're not going to be going for this top scuttle or anything like that. We are just simply going to clear all the way back down to play for bot lane again. That is the goal for this game. 1-for-1 trade, okay. At least Tristana got the kill first, so he loses his stacks first. Even though he may not have had many, but still. Playing for Dragon is something I kind of want to do as well. Okay. As you see, our camps are just respawning. We are just doing them as they spawn. So we just nicely clear. We do... Okay, Hecarim is top side, so that basically means I can just Dragon right now. I know exactly where he is, so I'm just going to go ahead and straight up Dragon here. I might have to rotate mid. Nope, it's not going to happen. I'll just hit it. My bot lane has priority in this position, and the Hecarim was just topside, so this should be a free Dragon. Vladimir can't rotate for this. There's no way they get to contest this. Viego does a quick Dragon, so it should be pretty free. I am... Okay. A tiny bit worried, but I don't have to be worried whatsoever, because he is just top. After this, I can look to either play bot and dive, perhaps, which they're both full HP, or I could just walk top and play for the Void Grubs now, which is most likely what I'm going to end up doing here. Oh, might have to respond to this. We could just dive this, honestly. Ah, that's good enough for me. What? Okay, I got executed. I was about to say, look, how the hell did I die? But I'll take the execution, that's fine. I did skip past this camp for the Dragon, which is absolutely fine with me. Still can't buy my... I mean, obviously the boots are not purchasable in general, but... We're just gonna have to sprint over here as fast as possible. This dive is worth it to me. Like, I would not be able to contest the Void Grubs anyway, and I got executed, so that's absolutely completely fine. And no worries. That is not what we want to see, though. Does he have my blue buff here? He does have my blue... Oh, wait. What? That's mine, thank you. Shen ult, that's bad. I'm gonna do as much damage to the Hecarim as I possibly can. LeBlanc missed all of her skills. Oh, why did you miss every skill? She used both of her dashes and both of them missed. Okay. Like, the only play I have there, because of Shen ultimate, is I just try to burst Hecarim as hard as I can. That's all I can do. If my team then, like, proceeds to miss all their skill shots, then there's nothing I can do about it, sadly. The reason I knew he was doing it across the wall here is because I still saw the blue on the minimap while it wasn't there. So there's the only place he can be is here. Now, Shen does save him completely, because in a 1v1 he would have 100% died. But, you know, that is Shen for you. I don't know. It's a 2-for-1 trade. I'm not too happy about that, because it shouldn't have been, though, because LeBlanc missed all her skill shots, and that was very relevant. But it is what it is. That is out of my control. All I can do now is we just clear once again towards, like, bot side, our entire jungle. Probably avoid playing with the LeBlanc, because seeing that just now is pretty scary. Bot has very good ward coverage. This is a bit sketch. I'm gonna assume that this guy's gonna have to ward in a second. Bot has a lot of vision. Okay, he's mid. Is he gonna get the LeBlanc? Probably not. Is he gonna run bot side? Maybe. Is he gonna dive the LeBlanc? That's another question to ask ourselves. Looks like he is not. I know my Krugs are up, but I kind of want to go for this because I think Hecarim is gonna walk towards top side, and if I walk like this, I have a better chance at a gank. So that's why I'm gonna do this. I should have pinged top lane, but my other guy did, so that's fine. Good flash. Just gonna do this. Flash out of the third range. Turret, please. What is that? Dashed that way. Oh my god, I still had turret aggro at the end. That scared me. I thought I was out of range, but I wasn't. I took an extra shot. That's still a very good dive, though. This is what we want to see. We're playing for bot this game. Draven's getting clapped. Tristana has 5 kills. We are doing work. And that's all we need. So we leave now. 40 seconds on the Void Grub. So I can go out of base and just contest them. Which I probably will do. We're not going to run for Krugs here because that would be a giant waste of time. I have to run all the way over there. It's not going to be too good. Don't want to do that. They don't have much CC, so I'm not too worried about like mercs or anything. They have some, but not too bad. I definitely want steel caps here for the damage reduction from like just their champions. A bunch of auto attack based stuff. 30 seconds of Void Grubs. I can contest these, so I likely will. He's gonna walk into me. Okay, I have no LeBlanc. She has 1 HP, so I respect it. Top 1 for 1. Would Vlad contest me on this? Probably not. I'm just gonna do him. Most mid laners don't care, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. Smite the first one, so I might have it for the last one. Hecarim is back alive though, so that's a bit scary. Bot is winning. Okay, fine. You get the last one. I can't contest it anymore. Vlad did check, and I have no laners there. Hecarim is gonna come out of base very shortly. I just have to give. If Hecarim is up here, that's fine. Okay, he is up here. Then it doesn't matter. 18 seconds on blue. I need them to move. Like, they actually just have to move. Can you please just do the dragon, my guy? It's really not that difficult. She should have already been starting it. Just hit the dragon, my guy. How many pings does this Tristana need, man? It should be the freest dragon on the planet right now. It needs to just be insta-done. Okay, Karma's in a bad position here as well. She should never be... Oh. She should never be mid there. It's always going to be a bot fight angle because they have no turret here, so it needs to be played for. And it wasn't. He's going to most likely go for his top side, I would imagine. Okay, it takes me a long time to convince my Tristana to actually do an objective, which is interesting. There as well, like the Karma should never not be there because you saw the enemy bot lane walk towards our bot side here and they have no turret anymore, so it's an easy flank. So because she like kind of walked in the other direction, it was very bad. There's no reason for it. Why are you going... Dude, why are you running bot when you just see that spawning? You're right. Okay, well. Alright, we're going down this route, so we're gonna go... I basically always go Blade of the Ruin King into Sundered Sky if I'm building Blade of the Ruin King. I don't like this bot lane position much at all. This is a very Yeah, channeled. That's what I figured. Tristana hopefully doesn't die, but most likely will. Exactly. Damn. Like, instead of just being at Rift Herald, like, she even pinged herself. Like, what is this criminal behavior? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, you pinged it yourself and you still run bot into Narnia and die to a channel. Alright, then. Did Shen also used his TP, so yeah, use TP and ult. I will be able to get the Rift Herald at least, I suppose. Can I make this in time? It's getting a little bit worrying, actually. Hecarim briefly paused there. Pick it up quickly and move top. That's a good use of his W right there. There we go. Getting a ton of assists, but it's okay. Shove this in as quickly as possible. Hit this on the turret. We just shove in top as hard as we can because we see exactly where the entire enemy team is right now. So we just quickly want to make sure we get this push and then the bounce into the second tier turret. And then we bounce it into the next tier as well. This will be very difficult for the enemy to deal with. Make sure you hit the wave there. Gonna hit this on the wall for attack speed. We get 2 turrets off this top lane push, which is huge because we know the exact position of the enemy team. Okay, Rumble for some reason wants to AFK there. I'll leave. We see 3 people top. Rumble just recalled. We're not going to stick around for that anymore, obviously. We just have an entire jungle to clear now. LeBlanc gets the rotation on bot, which is good for us. So that's all looking very good. We have 1 minute 40 on the dragon. We keep our objective control. The push was huge with the Rift Herald right there. We knew all the information we needed to know when the lane positions. Like, we saw everyone on the map. We killed Shen. It's free. I think we could have most likely killed the Hecarim though, but, you know. Get the ult in there. Decent. And we continue clearing. 6 assists is interesting, but, you know, sometimes you just don't get the kills. It's fine. As long as, like, your laners get the kills and they do well with it, I will not complain. It's all good. If they take my kills and start inting, I'll be very upset, but, you know. That will be for something for the future. We gotta play Drake spawn here. Do I have enough money for the item? I do. I'm gonna recall then. I just need to 5-man this dragon. I got my Sundered Sky, so we're chilling. Gonna go kill the Draven, hopefully. Well, as he is hitting turret, we might be able to kill him. Go quickly. Got the Sundered Sky now, we just move. I'm gonna use my E on this wall so I get the movement speed throughout the entire situation here, so I'm faster. And I can reach the Draven. He's gonna potentially stop me there. He doesn't beat me. I am too strong for this. Unless... Got a flash there. Don't want to stay as Draven for too long in that position. Dude, Tristana, really? Like, damn, that is bad. Dude, you are also overchased. What are you doing? I do not want this. Can you leave, please? Thank you. Way too overchasing. I need to be patient now, because Karma is in Narnia still. I have to ult out of this position real quick. Ah, but like... It's really sucks, because I tried to defend my Tristana and I shouldn't have. That's on me, mostly, to be fair. Like, she suicided here. The moment she walked up that far when we saw the rest of the entire enemy team rotate, I should have instantly backed away. That was a bad decision. Trying to save her from the worst play that she just made, she should have died for. She wasn't worth a shutdown, so it wasn't worth saving her. Also, I still don't know why Rumble went top lane. The dragon recently spawned and he ran top there, but I guess that is a minor detail. As well for Karma, to be fair. Like, Karma was like mid lane the entire time, not around dragon, not around the bot side situation, so it sucks really badly. The only reason I lost the dragon there is because I tried to save my Tristana for no reason, and that was a mistake on my end. I should have let her die and not give up the dragon, which was a big mistake. That's one of those things you cannot do as a jungler. You cannot save your stupid laners to then proceed to give up an objective because you're dead. Like, the enemy, at that point, the enemy team can just simply take the objective because you are dead as a jungler and they have no risk of losing it, right? So that is something to definitely avoid. We have a Karma and a Tristana at 10% HP and my team is fighting right now. This is not something I want to see. Just reset, man. Like, you have so much gold, you just won the other situation. Tristana has 10 HP. Is she just, like, still staying on the map? Interesting. Okay. Just gotta clear my camps while my team gets back on the map. Tristana is gonna stay, though, for some reason. She's now going for the top wave as well. Like, this guy does not know how to recall. That's not good. Because right now, she's gonna be extremely weak. It's gonna be very hard to fight the Shen. And, like, any, like, one hit just kills him. Can't fight that. Can't really fight top either. Tristana hasn't recalled yet. Okay, they are looking in a pretty interesting position now, so I might be able to just dive this. Okay, I need to walk this way now. Pick that up. We should be good here. I'm just going to pick this up real quick to get a little bit of invincibility. We can Baron. Should be doable, yes. But like this entire situation was really, really bad because Tristana simply refused to recall. She was in a much weaker state throughout that entire fight, throughout the top lane play, because she was like 30% HP and refused to back. And because that happened, she had the money on her, obviously, because she didn't back yet. And she then also was super, super low on HP. Can we just hit the Baron, please? Like... Just leave me, it's fine. This is all a direct result from Tristana just being too weak. She's gonna have massive gold here. What is she gonna buy? Look, BF Sword Pickaxe. That is a lot. That is a lot of gold to have on you and not use. That is way too much gold to have on you and not use. Alright. Yeah. How am I doing this? And this and... yeah, just these two. So that is a big mistake, and that's why you should always recall and never run around the map at 20% HP, because you're just going to be useless throughout the rest of the fight. Overall, this is good because, I mean, I'm the only one that died for Baron, which is something I'll take. But this could have ended really, really badly simply because of that recall thing. Not recalling, running around the map at 20% HP, and then not investing your gold is an extremely bad combination of things to do. That is how you lose games. It really is. Counts for yourself as well, right? Like, don't try to run around the map with too much HP and too much gold and no health. It's really bad. Okay. At this point, I should just go shove bot, probably. No, I'm trolling. Oh, oh, that almost cost me my life. I did cost me my... no, the shield was still up there. Okay, that was close. The reason I'm trolling is if you are Viego and you pick up Nami, you become Nami's stats, basically. So you die 30 times faster, which nearly just killed me there. The shield prevented me from dying at the end, which was good, but yeah, that was not great. Gonna go focus on the turret here. Get it down as quickly as possible. They push mid, we're looking good. Keep pressuring here. LeBlanc, hello. You have the Baron, I don't. We need to just hit the turret. Because the enemy team is now fighting mid, so we need to divert their attention back to bot lane. Put pressure on both sides. I don't have the Baron because I had to sacrifice myself for it. So LeBlanc needs to be here to be able to Baron up the bot wave to make this a playable thing. And now we just have pressure from all sides. And this is good. That's gonna hit me a little bit. Ouch. Pick this up. Heal a bit. Heal a little bit there. Heal myself before this time's out. We most likely have to reset here. Pick this up quickly. I'm most likely going to be dead to ignite. Oh, thank you for the shield, actually. Huge. Decent. And we just hit Nexus now. Alright, there you go. Last items, I would have gone basically... I would have gone Death's Dance, Maw, and Warmogs as the finish on this build. That's really how you carry. Like, you push it through bot, you have the Draven, you dive bot, Hecarim goes top, you have Dragon Control, you make sure your team plays for those things by communicating enough, and you're looking pretty solid. With that being said though, that was it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to the like button below, helps me out quite a bit, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. All right, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 17.3k damage, which is about where it should be, I think, in this situation. I got a lot of assists early, I died for certain things, didn't get Baron, etc. A Rumble has respectable damage. This, though, kind of shows directly to how she played the earlier fights. He only has 14.7k damage. Karma has an impressive 33k, though. That's a very surprising one. But only 14.7k damage on a Tristana that got 6 kills in the early game for me just ganking bot lane permanently. And she doesn't have any damage done. And the reason she doesn't have any damage done is because the way she played, right? Like, she didn't reset. She played low HP, so she can't go into fights. She doesn't have the safety of doing damage, etc. You're too low, too risky. That's how this kind of turned out. So she has 14.7k damage, which is incredibly bad. For the ADC there, overall, I think mine is kind of how it probably should have worked out. Got a lot of assists. My team is very like damage heavy, so I'm kind of only frontliner, which a more durable setup works. I got focused. It is what it is, you know, that type of stuff. True damage 900. We have objective damage at 44.1k. Tried to do this as best as I could, obviously. I got most of the objectives, so that is pretty good. But yeah, definitely something to look out for. Healing done 23.7k. Damage taken at 39.2. As I said, like, I'm taking the most damage here for my team. I was getting focused. I was making sure that they had some openings. They're very ranged, squishy champions that should be doing more damage. So the damage taken will be a higher stat for me here. Same as self-mitigate, another 27k as well. So this just basically means I made the openings for my team, created the opportunities for them to DPS and win. So it's fine, really. Gold earned here at the most, though, at 12k. I do have the most gold. This comes a large amount from just the consistency of taking my farm very well, as well as getting those turrets shoved in, like both of the side lane turrets on top and bot lane I got. With one with the Rift Herald and the other one with just a good Baron push, right? So both of those give me an additional 350 gold as well each. So that adds up too, and it just gives me very good consistent gold. I had the most of my team, even though, you know, my kills were relatively low. 10 assists, though, 16 kill participation, level 15, 175 CS, which is the most apart from Tristana. And it's just pretty solid. You know, for the runes here, Conqueror healed me for about 800. Adaptive damage is obviously a big factor you do not see. If I'm against squishies, I would pick Press the Attack. We have Triumph for 1300 HP and 320 gold. The Legend Haste for the ability Haste. I value this over the attack speed because you get attack speed from E and you have like the first item, Blade of Rune King or Kraken Slayer gives attack speed, and the ability Haste is just very, very nice. To get that extra Q in there, extra W in there in those fights, I like it more. Last stand for those for that extra damage in closer fights. You can take coup de grace technically if you want, but Last Stand is just very good at winning early game fights, really. Like, if you win by 30 extra damage because you like got low fight, got close, etc., then you can snowball off that because you won that first fight, so you win the second, third, fourth fight, and that's why I take Last Stand. Even though some games it might do less damage, if it does an extra 10 damage in a close early game fight, because of that, I'll take it, and it'll be good. Then Magical Footwear for the free boots and Cosmic Insight just as like a standard thing for junglers. This will lower your cooldowns on your smite, which is the biggest thing as well. Like, more smite up times, faster clear speed. You get more flashes as well, potentially. It's all kind of good. Build-wise, to finish this one off, Dev's Dance, it was something I'm definitely looking for. Then probably a Maw, and I like to go for a Warmox then for a build setup if I'm building like this. If I'm building with Press the Attack, it's gonna be Sundered. It's not gonna be Sundered Sky, sorry. I'm most likely gonna go Kraken Slayer, Trinity Force. Yeah, Kraken Slayer, Trinity Force, Lord Dominic's Regard into Dev's Dance and Maw. That kind of finish your build out like that, and then at the end, for that build, you can sell your boots for a Warmox and be completely fine. So in those situations, those are the builds, and that is all I had to say for Viego. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.